All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Robert Smirking Gun Reviews. So we're back with more Maniac. It's episode 6 time. It's called Larger Structural Issues. And it's probably the last kind of like 40-minute episode. I think maybe the finale is. I might be doing episodes 7 and 8 back to back because they are only like 20-some minutes long each. But we'll see how I feel when I get to it. So full spoilers if you haven't seen the episode. This is where we get to meet Sally Field, her character Greta Mandelray, the doctor's mother. And pretty much what you would get out of this is, well, first we get their interviews coming out of Pill B. And this is where Owen gets his diagnostic. You know, they all answer their questions and stuff. And he, you know, yeah, they call him paranoid schizophrenic, which is pretty much what I thought from the beginning. They also call him a coward. So that's pretty hard. But he does seem to just walk away when things get, you know, hard. But it's kind of understandable in a lot of ways. He also denies to Annie that they had any connection. I think it's because he does, you know, reading that diagnostic. I think he's questioning his reality again. I think that admitting it is, you know, he's trying to get better. And I think that if he continues, like, if he thought that there was something going on, a connection, like you know, following the pattern, I think he feels like that's not where he needs to go. But I like that she pushes it later because there is something going on. And it probably is mostly based, in the system, but it's mostly based on what this AI is doing, which is what a lot of this episode's about, is that the AI was given empathy, and that's why it formed a connection with the Dr. Robert, and it's in mourning. And so this leads to where Mantelray is encouraged to call his mother at the behest of the computer. It wants to meet its like physical, you know, representation. And we get a lot of funny stuff here because this kind of just comes down to the fact that Mantelray made this whole thing because of his issues with his mother, and kind of to get back at her because she's like this world-renowned pop therapist who sounds like she used to be like taken more seriously, had some actual really good ideas, and then she kind of turned mainstream with her ideas and started making books and stuff. Like, I do like the one book was like, I'm okay, you're a bitch. That was a good one. So he has to like call her up on the phone, and it is like your typical awkward moments where, you know, two estranged family members have to reconnect, are forced to reconnect, and one is powerless seemingly over the other, because you can just see the glee on her face, waiting for like that power that she holds over him, like waiting for him to say I'm sorry. He probably has not much to be sorry about, but she's one of those people that's just sitting there like, I got him, I got you, you're gonna say you're sorry, you need me, you know, that kind of shit, that kind of head, you know, head games that people like to play with each other. And so, you know, he gets her to come. I mean, and but it is still really interesting that he created this whole idea to basically, because his mom is this therapist, he has this falling out with her 7 years before at the same, and so as soon as he has this, you know, rift with his mother, he decides to go with this project to create something that gets rid of the need for therapy. So he's trying to destroy his mother, basically, in like a civilized way, I guess. I mean, you know, just taking away her reason for being, you know, that the thing that she loves and the thing that gives her importance is her therapy. And now he's trying to find a way to take that away and destroy it and give people help in a different way because she's messed him up pretty bad. Family, you gotta love it. So, but I do love Sally Field in this, the glee that she has, you know, this controlling figure in this guy's life. who is absolutely overjoyed when she gets to be brought back to that kind of level of power over her son. And it doesn't, it's pretty creepy what I think her intentions are, because when he gets her in that box after she freebases, which she says a really cryptic thing about when was he born, like she's like, freebasing, huh? What year were you born? 77. Oh yeah, that was the night. So it's probably, I think she's alluding to the fact that the night he was conceived, she was freebasing, and that was like the last time she freebased. So maybe he was conceived under the influence of drugs. That's what she's saying, possibly. But when she goes inside the box and she says, I know exactly, I'm going to help you. I know exactly what you mean. And I love Thoreau, like, what the fuck did you say? Because to me, it sounds like he just put her in the computer. So now you've got two of them. And both of them, well, the computer is just the computer. It has, her, like, brain scan. But it doesn't seem to be, like, have her personality traits. Which are a lot, it seems to be a lot of like power trips. And I have a feeling that this, with her going into the system, it could really screw things up really badly. I think this was a bad decision. But we'll see going forward. With them going into Pill C, this is confrontation. Now she and him are thinking, well, we can still be connected. We can help each other out in here, because he's going to leave. He decides that he wants to go, he needs hospitalization, which he's not wrong. He needs medication. He's not wrong. If you're a paranoid schizophrenic, you need to get help. And I don't know if, like, I think he should probably leave the study, but it's the show, and you can't have a show if he just leaves. So, and then he has that creepy interaction with the computer where he doesn't know, like, he's telling it, like, I don't know what's real. I'm talking to a wall. I don't know, like, if any of this is happening. And he kind of hears it say, like, I'm going to kill everyone. Then it says it's going to cure everyone. Then, talking about, it kind of gives a threat to Annie about wanting to keep her with the other people that it's collected. Now, is he hearing that in his own head? Is that actually really being said? Or is he just, being, part of his illness? So he stays to make sure that Annie doesn't get hurt. Problem is, his confrontation is a solo thing. They won't be connected. They will not be able to protect each other. So going into this thing, it's going to be interesting. And yeah, we get to see Annie's sister come back in that, like, Lord of the Rings type world that they talked about when they were kids. And that's where it ends. I know this is kind of a shorter video, but this is a pretty concise 40-minute episode that doesn't have a lot going on, just a lot of character stuff. Justin Theroux is great as Mallory. Sally Field is excellent as his mother. And just getting more insight into the characters is always really, really good. So I'm going to probably have at least one more episode up before I go to work today. So we should have episode 7, possibly 7 and 8 at the same time. I know I was going to do each one separately, and I may still, but being only 20 some odd minutes each, like I said, I might cram them together. So anyway, if you liked this video, please hit the hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. And that's about it. So this is Robert Smirking Gun Reviews saying we'll see you on the next one, and have a great Sunday. Bye.